What's up, guys? This is Scott, and today I'm discussing Transformers: Dark of the Moon. And I apologize about how far this movie has came out and how much I was late to record this video. So, if you guys haven't seen this movie yet, but I doubt, but for those of you that might have not seen this movie yet, thank you for listening and watching. But I would advise you would push stop now because this thing's gonna get spoiled completely. But for those of you that have seen it, you can continue watching this. You have been warned. Welcome to Scott's Movie Reviews, and today is Transformers: Dark of the Moon, starring Shia LaBeouf, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, and Tyrese Gibson, and directed by Michael Bay. So let's get into this, shall we? Legend tells that Optimus Prime about this war between the Autobots and the Decepticons. An Autobot ship, who is from the Sentinel Prime, who is voiced by Leonard Nimoy from the Star Trek series, lands on the moon in 1961. And in 1972, NASA sends people from Apollo 11 to search for this something from the planet Cybertron. In present day, Sam Witwicky wakes up with Carly Spencer, who is played by Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, along with two robots, one from the second movie and the other is his partner. I forgot what their names were, but it's been a while. When Sam's family visits him when he's on job interviews, Major Lennox, who is played by Josh Duhamel, or Dumel, or I don't know how you say his name, so apologies to him, and his Autobots led by Optimus Prime, who's voiced by Peter Cullen, and Bumblebee finds some power that's from this Autobot ship from the Cybertron, and they run into Shockwave when he tries to get the power from the Autobots. After getting rejected in this planet in the Middle East, Sam goes to one job interview after another, gets rejected one after another, and gets accepted in the mailroom by Bruce Broadley, who is played by John Malkovich. Woohoo! Meanwhile, Optimus Prime is mad that Charlotte Meering, who is played by Frances McDormand, who lied about the Autobots, about that versus the Decepticon war. While Sam meets Carly's bosses, Dylan Gould, who is played by Patrick Dempsey, when Sam thinks these two threatened, the Autobots go to the moon in the Ark and bring Sentinel Prime. When Megatron gets a village full of Decepticons in the middle of nowhere, like somewhere in the middle of the desert. While in the office, Sam and Jerry Wang, who's played by Ken Jeong, he's from The Hangover and The Hangover 2, are on the elevator when Wang discovers Sam is the alien founder. Wang gets killed, and Sam has to go to the military where the Autobots awaken Sentinel Prime. Sam wants to help the Autobots, but Charlotte refuses to call him and decides to call him a messenger. While Siemens has a new book when he gets a call from Sam about the Decepticons and coming back, and they start working when Carly left Sam on a hunt on getting information from the moon and discovers that the Decepticons need Sentinel Prime, and while they're being chased by three Decepticons, Sentinel Prime betrays the Autobots by killing Ironhide and making a deal with Megatron. Sam searches for Carly, and Optimus tries to stop Sentinel from having the Decepticons, while Dylan turns out to be a Decepticon and to be a bad person, has a car that turns into a Decepticon. Charlotte says that the Autobots must go, and they try to tell them because of Sentinel saying that they have to go so that Starscream can come and kill them, to go to a spaceship called Xanthium. When the Autobots take off, Starscream shoots out the Autobots' ship. Sergeant Epps, who is played by Tyrese Gibson, goes with Sam to Chicago while the Decepticons take over the world. When Sam is at Chicago, a Decepticon almost gets himself killed. Kills Sam, I should say, and Optimus along with the Autobots are alive, and they stop Sentinel Prime and the Decepticons from taking over the world. By the end of the fight, Sentinel along with Megatron gets killed, and the Autobots win the battle between Autobots and the Decepticons. Then Megatron tries um, to kill Sentinel Prime along with Optimus himself, but Optimus succeeds in killing both Sentinel Prime and Megatron. And yeah. So this movie was really long, like closer to 3 hours, but it was mostly 2.5 hours. But with trailers, it was closer to 3 hours, and there was some problems with it. First of all, the Transformers movies are always a chore to do with when it comes to plots, and Michael Bay is not really everybody's favorite person in Hollywood. But the thing is, he this thing was a lot better than the second one, but yet not as good as the first, in my own personal opinion. But the thing was that Michael Bay needs to stop. He can't just keep on doing explosions for explosions after sake. And the thing that annoys the hell out of me is that he doesn't know when to stop. And I don't know. I mean, the Transformers things was good, but the action itself in general was kind of weak. But it's a mild recommendation. So I recommend it in a mild kind of way. I still think this is better than the second one, but not as good as the first one. And next time I'm going to be around for Horrible Bosses. So thank you for watching this review of Transformers Dark of the Moon. And thank you and goodbye.